Right, good evening to Michelle Jacobs, Mark and Christine Smith. Good evening to you guys. Good evening to Mark Borley and Adrian Wonkin, Mincers and Mincerettes. We are in town tonight. This is RAF Little Bridgeford, bringing you Chills and Fever Part 1. We'll get the show underway in a couple of seconds or so. Let's have a look. Right, let's get going then. Good evening, everyone. Chills and Fever. Evening, Carol Peacock. Evening, Clark Beadle. Cyril and Sue Poulton. Evening, Marty MacPhail. John Owen Parry from North Wales. Evening, Tim Richardson. Kevin and Caroline, Hertford Mods. Evening, Mr. Wigley, Alan Wigley from Pelsall in the West Midlands. Evening, Paul Whitehouse. And a good evening to Vicky Richardson from South Wales, Melvin Clapton. Appreciate it if you'd share, guys. Sure. Evening from Bury, Derek Hyam. And from Scarborough, it's Tracy Cook. Stevenage, Mivy Stevens. And a good evening to Mike Eastwood. Thank you, John, for sharing. Sharing all the way in North Wales. Karen Thompson. I think from Leeds way or somewhere in that near there. I'm sure you'll correct me. Good evening to Sonia Fisher. Andy Hill's in the house, the old squadron leader. And a good evening to David Porter. Chills and Fever Part 1. Sean Chapman with you from 8 till 10. We've got Andy coming on from 9 to 10. Come on, let's get the evening started. Evening, Richard Graham and Vincent Wright. Saturday night, dancing night. Come on, let's be having ya. Vinny and Ginny from Devon. Hope you're well. From Liverpool, Stan May Evans. Thank you, Sonia, for sharing. Evening, Andy Dixon. Good to chat earlier. Great tune. Dougie Eastick. Baz Rogers. Mincers are in the house. Evening, Christina Marr. Right, kicking off tonight's Children Fever, week 50 by the way. Week 50, can you believe it? 53 coming up very shortly, and that's going to be the first anniversary, 3 weeks' time, of course. That's the Rumblers, Soulful Jerk, and that's on Delaney Records. What a great tune. Downey Records. That's from 1964. Bit of rhythm and blues. Good evening, Wayne, 1958. And Richard Blair. What can I say? Mints.
Mama stole a chicken and she thought it was.
Hi, Joy Harris from Burton. Hope you're well. Evening, Ady Langston. Carl Green, thank you for sharing. Sure. Tim's is in.
Chicken, but you got to die. Chicken jumped up and stepped straight back. Cluck, cluck. Feed the chicken, but it ain't like that. Mama stole the chicken. Mama stole the chicken. Mama stole the chicken. Mama looked the chicken right dead in the eye. You a little bit of chicken, but you got to die.
And a good evening to Stuart Sims. Hope you're well, buddy. Cyril likes to talk a lot.
Mama killed a chicken and she thought it was a duck. Put him on the table again.
Come on. Are your keys stuck, Cyril?
Chicken jumped up, started moving around. Mama stole the chicken. The dance I'm doing is the chicken of the town. Mama stole the chicken. Pick your left foot up and your right foot down. Mama stole the chicken. You jump back, mama.
Evening, Dennis O'Kane from Seattle in the US.
Shake it to the east,
Stuart Catlin.
to the west.
How's your cheese, mate? I'm from Coventry. Heather and Steve. Evening. Yeah, there you go. That is Billy Bland, Mama Stole the Chicken on Old Town Records from 1962. Hope you're having a great weekend so far, guys. Grimsby Town's lost again, rooted to the bottom of the table, and we're rubbish and we're going out the Football League. Right, last week I did, my featured artist was this guy. I've got another tune to play from the featured artist of last week. Here we go, Mr. Dean Parrish.
Oh, yeah! Come on now. You're looking good.
Evening, Jill Evans. Mod Queen.
About love, you got to want it bad. If that girl got into your blood, how they get low. If you want her to be very part of you, makes you want to breathe.
Evening, Andy Roberts.
Here's what you gotta do. You gotta tell her all that you're never gonna leave her. Tell her all that you're always gonna love her. I'll tell her right now. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Hey, I know something about love. You got to show it and make her see the moon up above. Reach out and get it. If you want her to be
Tiny Bones from Stoke and Christine Aylott. Good evening. Yeah, boom, boom, boom indeed. Dean Parrish, Teller on Stateside Records. That's from 1966. 69 coming your way. This is the Richard Kent style.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No idea what happened. It's going out from here, so don't know if I can help, guys.
You need a little bit of soul to see it through. And when you rave around with your rock and roll, you get a lot more kick with a little bit of soul. It's 9 o'clock and the music playing. Just listen.
Yeah, just stick with us, guys. I don't think it's anything from the actual in here, whether it's OBS or whether it's the Mixcloud, I'm not quite sure. And if it is, there's nothing I can do about that. That was Richard Kent style, by the way, a little bit of soul on Mercury from 1969. And of course, this is Children Fever Part 1. Andy to come very shortly at 9 till 10, taking Part 2 all the way. Evening, Nige Brown. Thank you, Troy. Yeah, there you go. Mongo Santa Maria, 25 miles on direction from 1969. Chills and Fever Part 1. Right, got to give you a heads up on this one. Chills and Fever team up with the new Untouchables on the weekend of the 25th and 26th of September. That's Saturday and Sunday. Rob Bailey will announce his dates for the Saturday. But on Sunday, Chills and Fever will host a 5.5-hour mod cruise on the River Thames aboard the Pride of London from 3 to 8:30 p.m. with guests for this, Rob Bailey. Tickets at £20. Now this is the email: chills.fever@outlook.com or just private message Carol Peacock. Chills and Fever pushing the boat out mod weekender 25th and the 26th of September in London. Look out for that one. Get your tickets, they're selling like hotcakes. Ninny and the Destroyers.
As far as I can see, are the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, are the wicked them a survive. They wouldn't mind if we don't stay alive. As long as them a survive, they wouldn't mind if we don't stay alive. As long as them a survive, Mama see with me, because me no have it. Papa see with me, because me can't get it. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. They wouldn't mind if we don't stay alive. As long as them a survive, they wouldn't mind if we don't stay alive. As long as them a survive. Mama
Wayne Timmons, 18 years in the Navy. Well played, sir. My son's in the Navy. He's a diver.
As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a survive. As far as I can see, and the wicked them a
Yeah, there you go. That's Ninny and the Destroyers, as far as I can see, and that is on the Pressure Beat label. That's from 1970. Right, let's have a bit of Latino coming your way. Chills and Fever, Part 1. Ray Beretta. Good evening, Gavin Hemmel. Evening, Stevie Giles.
It's gonna be a big explosion. Watch out, his soul is caught on fire. Yeah. Get your soul together. Get your soul together. Party. Get your soul together. Get it together. My Lord. Shots. Hard head. Hard head. Louder. Hard head. Hard head. Hard head. Hard head. Hard head. Hard head.
From Manchester, Mike Warburton. Good evening, sir.
Hard head. Get it together. Hard head. Get it together. Hard head. Baby, baby. Just
Yeah, Ray Barretta, and that's New York Soul from on the Pink Elephant label from 1970. Right, next one, special mention to Stevie Yates. He's on the mend at the moment. I think on Monday he went for an operation, and I think he's recovering now from his operation. So this one's going out to Stevie Yates. I know lots of us know him, so we're all wishing Stevie a speedy recovery. We'll play this one for you. It's on Decca, and it goes like this. Johnny E. Paul. Evening, Lauren, 56.
Love you so. Is it something you got, baby? More than any girl has got now. Hey, hey, hey. Oh no. Hey, hey, hey. I wanna know. Is it such a fever? Every time that I see her, every day I'm going higher. Yeah, oh no, yeah. Well, I've been stuck on you a long, long time now, but I never thought that you'd surrender. Now that you are in my arms now, I wanna make you mine. Oh, what makes me love you so? Never gonna let you go, baby. Girl, you set my soul on fire. Hey, hey, well, I've been stuck on you a long, long time now, but I never thought that you'd surrender. Now that you are in my arms now, I wanna make you mine. What makes me love you so? Never gonna let you go. Girl, you set my soul on fire.
Yes, it was a cat food advert. About 20 years ago now. Same as Ruben, you've been away. Yeah, going out to Stevie Yates, wishing him a speedy recovery, a little bit of blue-eyed soul. That's John E. Paul, and I Want to Know on Decca from 1967. Right, let's get this party really going then. Get the tempo up. Chills and Fever, come on, let's be having you then. Here we go.
Have you seen my baby? She's as fine as she can be. Girl's got a big heart that a blind man can't see. All the fellas say don't brag about the way she acts now. I want y'all to know that I like her like that. Ain't no brag. Ain't no brag. Ain't no brag.
Big shout out coming out to 4-year-old Evie Smith, giving her a massive wave. Evie Smith, 4 years old. From Gloucester, Chris Davis, good evening, sir.
And there ain't no makeup man can improve a pretty face. Ain't no brand, ain't no brand, no, ain't no brand. Take it back, ooh, Lord, now, out there, tick, 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 tick. Tick, 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 tick. No, she got the kind of love, alright, that can kill all my pain. You got those kissing on, and they drive me insane. When I come home in the evening,
Stuart Catlin,
like a man,
King of the Cheese.
I don't need no friend. Give me a helping hand.
Keep it going, Evie. Show your nana and granddad how to dance. Yes, on Rouser Records, 1968. That's the El Carols, and it's Chick Chick, and that was going out to a young 4-year-old Evie Smith who was dancing and grinning like a good one. So hope you enjoyed that record, Evie. Right, next up, don't forget, coming on very shortly, featured artist of tonight, 65 on Decca. Evening, Colin Johnson.
Boom, 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 boom. Gonna shoot you right down. Get you into my house. Make love to you. Love that is true. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 baby. Take you home with me. Get you in my bed. Make love to you. Love that is true. Boom, 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 boom. Well, now, shake it, baby. Come on, child. Shake it, baby. Come on, come on. Shake it, baby. I want you to shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. I want you to shake it right now. Shake it, baby. Come on, come on. Shake it, baby. Well, won't you shake it, baby? Yeah. Shake it, baby. Up, up, down, shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. Come on, shake it, baby. Shake it, baby. All right, baby. Shake it, baby.
Evening, Steve Chumley. Full Derby. Sorry, Full Davy. From Scotland. Edinburgh's finest, Dave Clark. Correct, Andy.
Ho, ho. Like to see you walk. When you walk that walk, and you talk that talk. Be good.
Keep sharing for us, guys. Really do appreciate it.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. I like it like that. Come on now, baby. I said I like it like that. Come on now. Won't you shake it for me? Well, I said, shake it, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Shake it, baby. I love
Good evening, Alex Bailey from Edinburgh. Thank you, buddy. Good evening, Kev Harker. Great version. The Animals. 65. Boom, boom. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it takes me, this is the time of the evening when we do our featured artist. And tonight's featured artist is Mr. Eddie Floyd, American soul, R&B singer and songwriter, born in Montgomery, Alabama, in July of 1937. He was brought up in Detroit and founded the Falklands. They were the forerunners for future vocal groups such as the Temptations and the Four Tops. Their songs included You're So Fine and after recruiting Wilson Pickett, I Found a Love. Pickett went solo and the Falcons disbanded. In 1965, Eddie Floyd signed for Stax Records as a songwriter and wrote a hit song, Comfort Me, for Carla Thomas. He then teamed up with Stevie Cropper to write songs for Wilson Pickett, co-writing 99.5 and 634-5789. In 1966, Floyd recorded a song for Otis Redding. But the boss of Atlantic Records, Jerry Wexler, convinced Stax to record Floyd's version, which launched his solo charts. Otis Redding would do a version with Carla Thomas 1 year later and would become a disco hit for Amy Stewart in 1979. The song, I think you know it, guys. Good evening, Cookie Boy Pete. No flies on Stuart Catlin. Good evening to Jodie Richardson. Hope you're well. Neil Anderson. Good evening, Miss Mattel. Crawford in the house. Detroit legend So privileged. Evening, Caroline. Theo. And of course, Donna. Of course, that was his biggest hit of all time. Knock on wood, of course, Eddie Floyd. Well, Floyd was one of Stax's most consistent artists, scoring hits with I Never Found a Girl, Raise Your Hand, number 16 in the R&B charts, Things Get Better, 31 in the UK charts, On a Saturday Night, Bring It Home to Me, reaching 68 in the charts, and 4 in the R&B charts, and 17 in the pop charts. A song written by Floyd, waiting at a London airport for a plane back to the US for Otis Redding's funeral, and released in 1968, early 1968. Otis, of course, died on the 10th of December 1967, and this was the song he was writing while at the airport. I think you know it, guys. Goes like this. Come on then, let's be having a Saturday night chills and fever. Evening, Scott McLeod from Prestwich. Mighty Mariners are not doing well, fella.
'Cause I'm coming up to you, so send down your wings and let them bring me to you. You know I'm standing at the station, ready to go. Oh, big old aeroplane. I'm
Good evening, Janet Pollard.
Get on up, big bird, to my baby love. Get on up, big bird, to my baby love. Get on up, big bird, 'cause I got to make it there. Just get on up, big bird, 'cause I got to make it there. Get on up. Put me down here, and you up there, Now all me know is, it ain't no fair, 'cause I got love back in the baggage, holding my plane ticket, going to be with my baby, and never coming back. Get on up, big bird, to my baby love. Get on up, big bird, to my baby love. Just get on up, big bird, up there, up there. Just get on up, big bird.
Horn, Stax. Come on, let's have you. Good evening, Wayne
Open up the
Shrimpton.
sky, 'cause I'm coming up to you. So send down your wings and let them bring me to you. Get on up, big bird, to my baby love. Get on up, big bird, to my baby love. Get on up, big bird, 'cause I got to make it there. Just get on up, big bird, 'cause I got to make it there. Get on up, big bird.
Love
Get
it.
on up, big bird. Get on up, big bird. Get on up, big bird. Get on up, big bird. Just get on up, big bird. Get on up, big bird.
Where is that time going? Eddie Floyd, of course, 1968. That's on Stax Records. That, of course, is Big Bird. We always do two for the featured artist, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to put another tune on from Eddie Floyd. This is from the LP, You've Got to Have Eddie. It was recorded for Stax Records in 1969. This tune you don't hear very often, but I'm going to play it for you. Eddie Floyd, third one.
I can only give you love that lasts forever,
Thank you, Mark, for sharing.
and a promise
Love
to
this.
be near you each time you call, yeah. And the only heart I own is for you and you alone. That's all, baby, baby.
give you country walks in springtime, yeah. And a hand to hold you when you begin to fall. And a love who's burning light will warm the winter nights, that's all. Baby, baby, that's all. There are those, I'm sure, who have told you, baby, they would really give you the world just for a toy. Oh yeah. Oh, but all I have are these arms.
Agree, Martin.
to hold you, and a love time can never destroy. Yeah,
Come on, let's have you.
baby, that's all. If you're wondering what I'm asking in return, you'll be glad to know that my demands are small, yeah. Say it's me that you adore, for now and evermore. That's
Good evening, Robert Thompson.
that, baby.
Stan, you're so lucky.
That's all. All right, baby, that's all. Oh yeah,
Good call, Richard Graham.
that's all. Baby, that's all. All I have to give you is my love. Baby, baby, that's all. That's all. Baby, that's all.
LP track only. Eddie Floyd, That's All, from 69 on Stax Records. Doesn't get much better than that. He continued to write Sam and Dave, You Don't Know What You Mean to Me. Rufus Thomas, The Breakdown, Otis Redding, I Love You More Than Words. In 1980, releasing a couple of 45s on the Secret Affairs I Spy label. And in the same year, he fronted the Blues Brothers Band on a world tour. He continued with LPs through the 90s and the noughties, recording, let's have a look, 46 45s and 17 LPs. Eddie Floyd today, still 83 years young, featured artist for this week. One coming up next week. Rhythm and Blues your way. Sounds of Junior Parker.
When you have these blues and there's someone you're about to lose, there will be some time you can't sleep at night. She wouldn't believe in you if you would treat her right. I said every day when the sun is almost down, you think about the time your baby left this town. Some people think they were born to lose. That's why lovers have the blues. Now let me tell you something. Every day about 5 you start to hang your head and cry, because that was the time your baby said goodbye. Then you wanna put your traveling shoes on. You will feel like dying when you get these kind of blues.
Stan May Evans from Liverpool, one of the luckiest men alive. He's seen just about everybody there was to see. Monster respect, Stan. Privileged to have you on our show.
You start to hang your head and cry, because that was the time your baby said goodbye. Then you wanna put your traveling shoes on. You will feel like dying when you get these kind of blues.
We did the specials Ghost Town last week, Mark. Well, was you listening or what? Ditto that, Stan, absolutely. There you go, that's the sounds of Junior Parker, These Kinds of Blues on Duke record from 1965. That was 65 and this is 66, Island Records.
My baby, you've gone away and left me. You've gone away and left me alone for somebody else. And now I'm feeling sad. Everything I've done it all because of you, girl. I don't know what I'm gonna do now that you've gone to somebody else. Oh yeah, it can be so bad. I feel so bad, yeah. I feel so sad now. I love you, baby, from the very start. You vow you wouldn't break my heart, but now you left me all alone to cry. But I gonna love you till the day I die. Oh, why? Because my baby, you've gone away and left me.
Richard Blair,
Gone away and
give us a shout in a couple of months' time.
left me alone.
I'm sure we'll get you sorted out, as always.
Oh, yeah.
Evening, John Scally.
I feel so bad, baby. Oh, I feel so bad now, yeah. Come on. So bad, yeah. Come on, go.
Island Records 66, the one and only Mr. Jackie Edwards, I Feel So Bad, absolute classic in all the soul rooms, the mod rooms and just about every room, and quite rightly so. Right, coming up, one of the all-time classics back to the year of 1965. Andy Hill coming up at 9 o'clock. Anthem, come on.
Baby, I feel good from the moment I rise. Feel good from morning to the end of the day. To the end of the day. Yeah, you and me, we live this life. From when we get up till we go say goodbye. You and me were free. We do as we please, yeah, from morning till the end of the day. Till the end of the day. Yeah, I get up and I see the sun up. I feel good, yeah, 'cause my life has begun. You and me were free. We do as we please, yeah, from morning till the end of the day. Till the end of the day. Till the end of the day.
Good evening, Becky Armour Davis. Hope you're very well.
You and me were free. We do as we please, yeah, from morning till the end of the day. Till the end of the day. Till the end of the day.
Classic Kinks till the end of the day. Pie Records. Right, next up, a bit of Latino coming your way.
Order in the court. Here comes the judge.
Peter Rodriguez.
Everybody. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Come on, let's have you.
wonder what he's gonna say. I wonder what he wants. I wonder what he's gonna say. Yeah, yeah. Oh my, won't come by and don't say nothing to me. Because I'm nervous, baby. Nervous as can be. I wonder what he wants. I wonder what he's gonna say.
Evening, Andy O'Connell.
I wonder what he wants. I wonder what he's gonna say. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's my man. Oh my, walk on by and don't say nothing to me. Because I'm nervous, baby. Nervous as can be. Order in the court. Two cheeseburgers. That's right. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. What you gonna say to me, Judge? Here come the judge, honey. Oh, man. This time. I get it, well. Let's go, brother.
Look at that, John. Follow you, please. I say what?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
So, brother. Hey, man, have you met the judge? Have I met who? The judge, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Wow, forget it. This man is too much. You know, you never know what he's gonna say or what he's gonna do. So we better get straight and start acting right, cause
Evening, Lorraine Perkins, down south.
Whoa! Here comes the judge. 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 Order! Here comes the judge. Order! Here comes the judge. Order! Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge.
Yeah, there you go.
Forget it.
1970, that is Peter Rodriguez, and it's Here Comes the Judge on the Ale Ochre label. What a great tune indeed. Right, the next one, Curveball. Well, it's not a curveball because you know it anyway. This band was absolutely reigned supreme from 77 to 82, and I could play any one of their many monster hits, and I think most of us... I certainly was inspired by them, and I'm sure a lot of you guys was inspired by them, so let's have one of their tunes. 82, by the way. Mixing mod with soul. Great dance tune. Come on then, let's be having ya.
Stop dreaming of the quiet life, it's the one we'll never know. And quit running for the runaway bus, 'cause those rosy days are few. And stop apologizing for the things you've never done. Time is short and life is cool, but it's up to us to change. It's time for malice. Rows and rows of disused milkers and dying in the dairy yard, and 100 lonely housewives like shutting milk bowls to their hearts, hanging out their own love letters on the line to dry. It's enough to make you stop believing with disco fast and furious and time on matters. Struggle after struggle, year after year, the atmosphere
Sounds of our youth.
fights almost unconvinced.
And some.
Ooh, yeah.
When this came out in 82, Cyril was an old age pensioner. Only joking. He'd been there and done it. People like Cyril and Stan, trailblazers. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Dave and Mark. Come on. Didn't we all, Andy? Thank you, Stanley. Blooming legend. Thank you, Vicky. Cheers, Andy Dixon. You've got to stick a jam track in now and again, haven't you? Town Called Malice from 82, absolutely superb, with all their other 45s, totally inspiring to a generation of all us guys when we were growing up. Right, I'd like to finish with my last record. Thank you to Michelle, as always. Thank you to all you guys. Andy Hill's going to take you through part 2 from 9 to 10. Don't forget, and I'm sure Andy's going to give this one a mention, we've got the Chills and Fever, Pushing the Boat Out, Mod Weekender, 25th and 26th of September. We're going to be doing the Sunday. We're going to be taking the Pride of London out. We're doing a cruise up the Thames, playing all those great mod tunes. So hopefully everyone who comes into the Chills and Fever, come and see us. We're going to have a great time, and that'll be on the Sunday of the 26th of September. The A side of this is an absolutely banging Northern Soul tune. Flip it over, and I'm going to love you and leave you with this. RCA Records, and it's Willie Kendricks. What's that on your finger? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Heaven only knows, yeah, how much I've missed you. And tell me, can't you see, yeah, how I wanna kiss you? Come give me your hand. Said that I'm still your man. Can't you see I've been lonely, girl?
Emotions.
'Cause you are the only girl for me. But tell me, what's that on your finger, baby?
As always, thank you to the one and only Michelle. Can't do it without Michelle and Carol.
What's that on your finger, baby? Oh, I understand.
Part 2 coming up shortly.
Heaven only knows, yeah, I gave you true love.
Chris Davis, need to ring you tomorrow.
But now I've found, oh yeah, that you found a new love.
Thank you, Solly Simon.
Tell me I'm
Thank you, Mike
seeing wrong.
Eastwood. And
If you
Cookie Boy
don't,
Pete.
I can't
Thank
go
you.
on. You said you'd never desert me, girl.
Absolutely
yeah.
The Rock, Mark and Christine.
You said you never hurt me, girl. And oh, if you desert
Thank
me,
you, John.
It's gonna hurt me, girl. But tell me, what's that on your finger?
Cheers, Tim. Thank you,
What's
Becky.
that on your finger, baby?
We love you, Stuart
Tell me,
Catlin.
what's that on your finger, baby?
Thank you, Jill. Yeah, and your stinky cheese jokes, Stuart Catlin. Right, there you go. That's it from me. That was Willie Kendricks. That's the other side of Change Your Ways, which is a great Northern Soul track. That's it from us. Good night. God bless. Over to Andy. Just click in on Andy's little bits and pieces.